lying. That man done lied probably and said they was arguing about food and child. I don't believe it. Nope. I gave you my commentary, but there's new details that's surfacing, basically saying he they got an argument over some food. But then we're gonna hear some real actual girlfriends of hers come forward crying and stuff in this article, and they're basically saying, they don't know what happened. But then the news guy, he was like, we'll be back at 5. I guess it's East Coast time. They're probably doing it now because it's 5:09. And they're going to talk about domestic violence and domestic abuse. Girls, ladies, women, sisters, mother, aunts, and you men too, because you get abused as well. If you know somebody is getting their butt whipped and being abused by their mate, don't wait till they're dead to talk about it. You're watching ReligionWinked TV, and my spiritual ears stay. All right, so let's get right into these new details.
We're learning new details about the murder of Kathleen Moore and the arrest of her boyfriend. The Pasco County Sheriff's Office.
Hold on. Because their audio is low for some reason. It's really not me.
Tonight, we're learning new details about the murder of Kathleen Moore and the arrest of her boyfriend. The Pasco County Sheriff's Office arrested Colin Knapp for Moore's murder after finding blood-stained bedding and Moore's clothes in a dumpster at Knapp's work. They also finally located Moore's body in the woods not far from Knapp's home. 8 on your side, Jeff Patterson joins us from that house.
Now, that part we talked about already, and I gave you coverage on it. What I heard in this is that he said she left the house because they was arguing over food. And I'm still harping on the fact that while she was at his house, allegedly, one of her friends, now we know she got Nikki Wallen. I'm going to show you a couple other friends. But then there's Jessica Brumette. Is she the friend that says she called an Uber? And I proved to you on my community wall that they were at their house on Thanksgiving together. I proved to you. She got on a brown and white striped dress, kind of like two-tone, tattered colored brown, tan, goldish brown kind of dress on with some cream in it, right? Stripe going this way, right? Horizontal lay you out, vertical straighten you up, right? This is how I had to remember some things over my lifetime, right? But I proved to you on my community wall, she had on this dress on Thanksgiving. Shout out to you in the chat, right? She had the dress on, and I was looking through the notes and stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. She's sitting on a couch with him in a dress. Hi, Kareem. How are you? She's sitting on the couch with him in the same dress. So that dress has to be from Thanksgiving. It has to be from Thanksgiving, y'all. I'm over here working like a slave on the plantation of Christianity this morning. I'm like, Paul, laboring day and night. Because I want to know who lied and said she called an Uber. And I bet you it's that girl house that says she hung out with me for Thanksgiving. And on my community board, I show y'all she's sitting on the couch with Jessica, her mother and father. And then I think she's sitting on the same couch with Colin, the one who took her life. But you see the lady with the blue shirt in the picture. So let's go ahead and listen to this. And we'll be done with this video and move right along. It's so much going on, y'all. I'm just trying to get as much I'm just trying to get as much information and content on this channel that I can. Some of y'all here for the morning read. Some of y'all here for me. Some of y'all here for secular news. I'm trying to do the best I can without driving myself crazy. But let's take this from the beginning, because the new detail is basically she left arguing over food. Domestic violence will throw you in a titty fit over a drink of water, over a damn piece of gum. These people that don't know how to control their emotions will get mad if you just look at them. I'll be like, what's wrong with people? So, Kareem and anybody else listening, somebody lied to Officer Knuckle. That's who I'm gonna call down there and talk to him. He been doing all the press conferences. When I call, hopefully by Friday, like I said, her body just been found. I'm not trying to be disrespectful and that kind of journalist where you just wanna. They ain't even laid a girl in the grave yet. Like you gonna see friends crying. They're all still mourning. So for me to be calling down there, like no, I'm gonna do it when things calm down. So just subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell like y'all do every other channel, and follow me out because I'm going somewhere with this, right? Somebody lied to Officer Knuckle in the community. All of us said she called an Uber. Was it that crazy looking girl, Jessica Brumet? The first girl that came out. Oh, she's my friend. She's my friend. The one who said her mother interviewed the homeless guy and got a recording. Is it? Is it? Y'all, I'm telling you, that girl, something about that family ain't clean. Kareem says, Amen. I'm doing good. Blessed about to eat. And that's the new update, Kareem. He gonna tell the police they was arguing over food. She work at a food distributions, whiskey and wings, or whiskey wings, and he work at Harold Seltzer's Steakhouse. How the hell they arguing over food? You know, they both work at food establishments. The food should be the least of their worries, right?
Tonight, we're learning
Listen,
details about the murder of Kathleen
it
Moore
won't go
and the
no
arrest
higher.
of her boyfriend. The Pasco County Sheriff's Office arrested Colin Knapp for Moore's murder after finding blood-stained bedding and Moore's clothes in a dumpster at Knapp's work. They also finally looked.
I didn't hear blood-stained bedding yesterday, so he murdered her in the bed. I didn't hear that yesterday. I overlooked it. I knew about the clothes being found close to his job, where that should have been the first place they looked. Boyfriend should have been the first person, first place. All the landfills and all the brushes. It's very thick down there, but that should have been the first place. 30 hours went by. 30 hours, y'all. From the time they noticed something wasn't right until they actually reached out. So they dropped the ball. The police dropped the ball.
Located Moore's body in the woods not far from Knapp's home. 8 on your side, Jeff Patterson joins us from that house in Newport Richey. Jeff?
Good evening, Stacy. Kathleen Moore has been described by friends as being the life of the party. She was a young woman who had a lot of friends, and tonight many of them will be out here in a short amount of time to hold a candlelight vigil in her honor. Tuesday, Pasco County detectives and crime scene technicians went over every detail inside of Colin Knapp's home. Knapp made his first appearance in front of a Pasco
Look
County
at him.
And Sheriff Chris Nocco announced
That's my boy right there, y'all.
Found in the woods behind Knapp's home.
I can't say, she is deceased. Today we positively identified her body based on tattoos.
Now an arrest document filed in court shows what led detectives to arrest Knapp. On November 30th, one of Moore's friends called authorities to report her missing. They called Moore's cell phone, and it was answered by a man who said he was homeless and had found behind a business near Knapp's house.
They ain't never say that before. They ain't never say the homeless man answered the phone. They said that phone was broken and cracked up. And I was like, well, how did he end up with it? How did it end up in the dumpster? How did Jessica Brumet and her mother investigate this guy? This transient. We call them homeless. They try to judge up. The transient man is the homeless man that was dumpster diving at the Walgreens. Specific details here. He found her phone. It was supposed to, originally it was cracked and broken up. Now he answered the phone and it's the police. So it's him saying, hey, I found this phone in the dumpster. Where is the cracked phone at all of a sudden? See, that's why I don't like covering these stories. You don't know what the hell to believe, who to believe. Hell, I cover the Bible and don't know what the hell to believe and who to believe. Oh, God. But Kareem, in that morning read, I got Paul today. I proved to you that he mentioned Satan again in Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4 through 9. It tells us who the lawless people, those that exalt themselves above God and want to be God, those are the people you need to watch out for. Those are the lawless ones. Now just look out in the world. I know people want to look at me and think it's me, but I'm not the people the Bible are talking about. There's some ruthless people in this world that went up against God. Like Colin, I'm not saying everybody's a Christian, but when these people do what he did to Kathleen, it's not about Kathleen at this point in time. It's that demon in them going up against God, being lawless. I can do what the hell I want to do. I can take a life and get away with it because that's what the people did in the Bible. They took a man's life and somebody been getting away with it 2,000 years later. Now back to this coverage here. Because the first report came out said the phone was cracked and it was broken. I was like, okay, I reported that and covered it, and that's what was said then. Now the homeless man answered the phone. Listen, and the people that was around the homeless man is Jessica Brumet. Go look on my community wall, Kareem. There's a picture. She was at their house. It's known on Thanksgiving Day. That man, her boyfriend, was there too. It's something with Jessica family that they need to investigate. Because how the hell your mama gonna interview a man that find a missing woman, now murdered woman's phone? And y'all record him? Something ain't right with that. It's gonna take the police another 30, 40 days to figure it out. But something's not right with that girl Jessica and her family. And I figured out who the blue shirt belonged to. It belonged to the mama. And on the couch is four of them. It's Kathleen plus the three white people, mom, dad, and Jessica. In this picture with her and her ex-boyfriend Colin, I believe in the same house, you see mom and dad both got on blue shirts. I'm yelling, oh, it's dad, in that one video. I linked it to the community wall so you can watch that video. I'm like, that's where I realized she got on the same clothes in the same picture. I'm like, it gotta be Thanksgiving. She's not gonna wear it on Thanksgiving and then wear it. No, it was all Thanksgiving because mom had the lighter blue shirt on. And you can see in the picture with just her and her boyfriend, mom, lighter blue shirt. It's like she's sitting on the table, like, and got the phone, taking a picture of them on the couch or something like that. You know how to do that or whatever? It would be like me taking my phone, putting it over my shoulder and getting the people behind me. This is what it looked like. Yeah. That's why I just listened to the story because it's subject to change in the end. Absolutely. That's why I generally stay away from these cases. I was drawn to this one. I felt like something wasn't right from the beginning. I was drawn to this one. Absolutely. But yeah, if you go over there and look, it definitely it is very telling, that Thanksgiving Day photo. Very, very telling.
He was in a relationship with Moore and said they had been in an argument over food, but she had walked out of his house.
That's the picture right there. That's the picture, but it's another picture.
From where Knapp works at Harold Seltzer Steakhouse and saw him putting things in a dumpster there. Court documents show an examination of the dumpster by detectives.
Who just saw him putting stuff in the dumpster and ain't say nothing? See, I know we don't want to be tattletales or snitches in these last days. But baby, when you hear somebody missing and you know she dating, and it's got to be like a small community. Y'all know this man probably been seen with her. Y'all see somebody putting something in the dumpster and you don't go over and say, what the hell are you doing over there? Like, hello? Is you supposed to be doing that? I know a lot of people where I live. You know the outside canisters, the garbage cans, like for the public. Like you walk in, instead of throwing your stuff on the ground, you put your bag of chips in the corner garbage can. I'm sure every city has a garbage can somewhere around, right? People be taking their damn personal garbage.
Turned up blood-stained bedding and Moore's clothes. Kathleen Moore's friends are relieved.
Here we go.
Under arrest.
Look.
We were kind of holding out hope, but I mean, we knew, but now, I mean, it is closure.
The one thing they can't understand is why this happened.
I'm tell you why.
Yeah, why?
They're gonna say domestic violence.
She didn't deserve that.
We'll have a warning coming up from Kathleen Moore's friends at 5 o'clock about abusive relationships.
And we'll have more of that candlelight vigil.
Why we need a warning? Why aren't you warning and pulling people by the coattail before they die? Or why aren't you talking about it before somebody succumbs to loss of life or just injuries, period? Knock it off with waiting. God did not intend for you to be abused. None of us. One hit is one too many. One argument may be one too many. Don't let them get away with this, y'all. So basically, I'm not going to play to the end. I am going to link that article to this video. You guys can listen and watch it yourself. Come up with any clues or just common sense. Listen at what people are saying. That's why I am not quick to break the news. And I put breaking news because it is breaking news to me, but I'm not out here chasing these stories. If they come down my timeline and it speaks to my spirit like Kathleen did, I knew something wasn't right. When I first saw that girl, Jessica, and then I went to her Facebook page and she went back all the way to October of last year with her Facebook wall changing, but it with Kathleen. And Kathleen only came up missing November of this year. I said, this something ain't right. That was really, really creepy. And now Jessica has to answer. Somebody told the police that phone, that girl called an Uber. And there's no record of Uber having a call on November 28th, early November 29th in the morning. Are they going to investigate that? Now that we found her, now that we know she's dead, there's still questions that need to be answered. Are they going to make that family answer them? Look at that light. I love it. God just be like, yes, get it, girl. You on fire today. You know how many dang old videos I did today? I'm exhausted, y'all. And I spent 3 hours with my daughter. I had to take her to her appointment and I had to take her grocery shopping. So I'm spent. I'm going to finish the rest of my coffee. I'm going to come back live. I got a telephone number. I'm not playing with nobody. People jumping in my chat, Dolly Allen, and y'all going to get enough of playing with me over here, okay? I'm telling y'all, when I start to really pray for y'all going to be running to the hills from where your help comes from, looking for a savior. And ain't going to be one to find your ass or save you or none of that. I'm sick of playing with y'all. The morning read is for all of us to learn. You see that, right? I'm not doing it. I'm just sitting here. But you see that light. I go through this all day, y'all. It ain't a game, okay? Find yourself. Consider yourself worthy. Because I do when I come in y'all presence. I think y'all pretty cool, but for some reason when y'all come over here, it's a different ball game. Told you, don't feed my flesh. And if you can't feed my spirit, I'm not eating from that table. We ain't breaking bread. We ain't doing shit. Feed my spirit. Don't try to feed my flesh. Feed my spirit. That's what's wrong with people. You feeding their flesh and not their spirit. Man cannot live by bread alone, but by every word that proceed out the mouth of God. You see? Isaiah 58:8 said, your health will spring back speedily. And the glory, y'all see that glory right there? The glory of the Lord is my rear guard. I'm not here to play with y'all. Or no demons that may be possessing y'all. I'm only here to try to show y'all, hell, I've been. Jesus said, don't be straddling the fence. I'm going to spew you out my mouth. I've been on both sides of the damn fence. I like this side of the tracks a little bit better. I like this side of the spirit a little bit better. That man lied. He told me he arguing over food. She left. This lady talking about they called an Uber. See, the devil is the father of lies, and somebody is lying in this Kathleen Moore case. I think it's that Jessica Brumette family. Y'all go check my community board out and watch that particular video. Learn all the drugs, prescription, cocaine, oxycodone, alapramazole. How the hell you say that? Damn Lexapro and shit. I don't know what the hell. It was all kinds of stuff. Drinking. Y'all knock it off. I'm telling you. It's demonic. And eventually you Christians gonna wake up and see that Paul put Satan over the church. I read it to y'all today. I read it to you yesterday. He said Satan hindered me. Why would Satan be hindering Paul to build the church or to go visit somebody? Not in hinder you that you can't go. It's not time to go yet, Paul. Big difference when you read it with eyes open and ears that hear what thus saith the Lord. Now, with that being said, the blood was in the bed, on the bed sheets. They arguing over food. Now in this article, they said the homeless man freaking answered the phone, y'all. And before they said the dang on phone was broke and cracked. Now, if that ain't of the devil, John 8:44, Satan, you lust after your father, you do the will of your father, no truth in your father. He was a murderer from the beginning. He speak of his own lies. And Satan is the father thereof. And with that being said, I'm out of here because I didn't come to play. I came to slay in the spirit. I used to be afraid of the devil. Now I know Paul, Christianity, Cephas, the Greeks, the Holy One. I used to think it was a red beast with horns and pits and all these. Nah, baby, it's people. And according to Genesis 6:5, Colin Scott Knapp did this because God says your heart is continually evil from the beginning. And when God said, I almost repented myself and felt sorry for making man in the earth, he was talking about them demons out there like Colin who could take another person's life with no remorse. And with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Stay tuned because these videos, I can pop them out there. If I got to sit here and edit something for 20 hours just to give you a 10-minute video, I'm not going to do it. But if I can come on here and talk for 15, 20 minutes, show you the article, give my commentary, and be done with it, consider yourself blessed. And I'm not playing no more with y'all. You either follow me like you follow everybody else, or you stay in the blood of Jesus. And Paul says it's a slumber of sleep, a spirit of slumber, where you don't have eyes to see nor ears to hear unto this day. And that's why so many women like Kathleen be hearing the devil tell you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and can't even see he about to take your life in the next sentence. And with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm done. It's not right. It's not right. I told y'all, something bit me in my third eye, tried to take my ass out. 4th of July was on July 5th, right? No, yeah, it was on a Monday, right? No, it was on a Sunday. That Friday, something bit me right here. And I ain't been right since, y'all. I just been on here talking shit, talking like I know the spirit, talking like I know something. Something tried to dead my third eye. The Bible says that this eye, he didn't say these eyes. The Messiah said if this eye be dim, the whole body is dark. Thumbs that up. Share that. Like that. Let people know it ain't these eyes that's dim. It's really this eye, and it mentions it in the Bible. Look up if the eye be single, if the eye be dim, if the single eye be dark. the whole body. I'm not trying to be dark, y'all. Even though I come off, I'm tired of these demons punking us out here. I'm tired of this wickedness winning. Always got to fight from a place of victory. Man, domestic violence is real, and I'm going to beat the shit out the devil's ass if I got anything to do with it. That's the only fighting I'm doing around here, okay? You either accept it or you don't. I'm on one right now, y'all. Too many people are losing their lives because the devil wants to kill, steal, and destroy them, and they're ignorant and don't know any better. And until you start judging these spirits out here, you may end up like Kathleen Moore and Colin Scott Nat. And who do you think need prayer more? Kathleen or Colin?